What is up, everybody? This is Hunter with Lost Socket Garage, and you are watching Mustang Shopping. I hope everybody is having a wunderbar day, a wunderbar week, and today we're going to look at some Mustangs. We got some cool stuff to look at. It's not just Mustangs, by the way. So we're going to be looking at a couple of cool cars. We got a viewer submission for car of the, pick of the week. Got Darius pick of the week. We're going to look at some really cool stuff today. So if you don't know who we are, Lost Socket Garage, basically what we do is we focus on coupe-to-fastback conversions. So we take classic coupes, we cut them in half, turn them into fastbacks. It's a grand old time. And the reason that the camera's not synced with the audio, well, that's lame. Why isn't it synced with the audio? Damn it. Damn it. See, I wonder if it's like, because I'm dual streaming on TikTok right now. I don't know. Let me know if that like gets better at all. You know, maybe it's your phone or something. Darylicious. Any hoozles. It puts us in a really good spot to understand the values of classic Mustangs. So what I wanted to do was put together a show where I go and Mustang shop and I take a look at things that are good deals, bad deals, show you what to look for in these cars. It is a grand old time. So disclaimer, I'm just a guy that cuts Mustangs in half. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So do your own due diligence. This is based off of our experience. Let's jump into it. Now, I always say that the value of a car is what someone may need to upgrade the interwebs. Fine. I always say that a car is worth what someone's willing to buy for it, or pay for it, right? So what we want to do when we're looking at the values of these cars is see if see exactly what other people are paying for these cars. We use a tool called Classic.com. Now, Classic is not a sponsor of the show. It's just a tool that we found that works really, really well. Hold on, I'm going to stop the live on TikTok until I can figure out what the hell's going on. Jerry, let me know if the audio syncs back up. If it's just like a bandwidth problem or whatever the schnitzel. So what we want to do with these cars is we want to actually take a look at what people are paying. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? So let's take a look at 67 fastbacks. Sorry, that was the wrong button. Okay, so first gen 67 to 68 fastbacks. See, this is what I get for trying to multitask, man. Derry, did the syncing happen? Smash that like button, like Randy said. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. Is the sound synced? Back up. So what this basically tells us, and we can change the how much data it's pulling, but in the last, let's say, a year, based off of 35 sales, no, it did not. Based off of 35 sales, let's see here. Let's try that. Derry, let me know if that fixed it. Average 67 to 68 fastback, I'm running about 65 grand. And I can tell you right now that's very accurate price. So what I want to do is, let's see, the entire hour flood. What's up, Patrick? How's it going, man? So let's actually take a look at KSL. Now, this is, for those of you that aren't close to Utah, this is a website, it's like a news outlet website, but it primarily covers like the Four Corners area. So this has a bunch of Mustangs. We're going to take a look at a couple here. Does anyone need a red Mustang? Because I think that there's a couple available. All better. Okay, good. I know what it was, man. I think I need to like update OBS or see if I can, because OBS I was using a virtual camera on it. I don't know, man. I'm not I'm not a wizard. I'll figure it the fuck out. So before we jump into looking at this first coupe, let's take a look at coupe pricing. Okay, I'm gonna spoil the ending to you. It's like for you, it's like 20 grand to 25 grand, all the way from 65 to 1970. But so you know, I'm telling the truth. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what they've done in the last year. So 23 grand, 21 grand over the last year. And this is kind of cool. It's not just Mustangs, right? You can use this for most classic cars. You can actually look at the listings and see each one, what it sold for, etc. And like options that it had, blah, 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 right? So if we're looking 20 grand, right, I'm going to click on this and say, okay, why is this 66 Mustang, why is he selling it for 30? So let's take a look. In good shape, runs great, mileage unknown, has a 302, not the 289, 5-speed, good tires, Krager wheels, Condon Skelly assessment. Condon Skelly. Someone more educated than me, tell me what the fuck that means. Condon Skelly assessment. Sounds like a muscular disease. Pretty. Time out. Okay, so for 30 grand, guys, this shit has to be flawless. And I'm looking at that. I don't know if that's a reflection or something, or is anybody else seeing it? Does that say poop? That 4P900P. 4P9 poop. Poop. It says poop. In my mind, it fucking says poop. No judges, people. What? 4P poop. That's so much red. Dude, I say this every time I see a red on red car. It's so much fucking red. Like, oh, red carpet. I mean, I kind of like this center console, to be honest with you. Looks nice. What the fuck is that? Is that like a pile of sage in the back or some shit? Like, dude, for 30 grand, this coupe better be tip-top. This is not worth it. Like, I would say, honestly, doesn't look like... Yeah, there's rust right here between the panels. This is why I do this show, kids. This would need to be immaculate at 30. And highly optioned. And this one is not. Not worth it. 30 grand. I would pay maybe like fucking 17, 20 max for that car. Moving on to a convertible. Now... Sounds like that red car is down with OPP. You know me. That's a solid reference. Yeah. I know what you mean. You know what OPP said, you know me. Okay, so 66. This is a convertible. It says V6 standard, which there was not a V6 made. It was an inline 6. But I looked at this one earlier because it was really confusing me as to why the fuck it was listed for 40 grand, right? Convertible, which convertibles, if we take a look at pricing on convertibles, we're going to be higher on them. Like how the pricing essentially works is it's like coupes are the cheapest, and then convertibles, and then fastbacks. Let's see here. Convertibles. That's convertible GT. That ain't it. You would think I would fucking know where these are. Yeah, that's 66 convertible. Okay. All right. 36 grand. 36, I would say 36 to 40 is realistic for these. At 40, again, it's got to be immaculate. His license plate says topless. We're doing good stuff with license plates today, kids. That's what we're doing. We're doing good stuff with license plates. Greg. Okay, 66, 289, candy apple red, black interior. Fully reclining convertible top, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is a car that needs to be thoroughly checked over. If you see a car that you're interested in and it's like relatively close to me, I offer brokerage services. I offer inspection services. Just hit me up, LostSocketGarage@gmail.com. Well, that's kind of interesting. Those floor mats, I kind of like them. Kind of. Not totally sold. All the wheels. This looks dope. Things that we want to look for on cars like this are mainly rust, frame rails, torque boxes. This one should have both torque boxes, left and right, because it's a convertible. Should also have the extra support across the middle for the seat pan. This thing looks really good, though. You'll find rust along here, and you'll find rust in bottom corners. But it looks decent. This is a car you want to bring a magnet to. Oh, they have little seat cushions in the back. That's so cute. Oh, you're cute. Condon Skelly is an insurer like Haggerty. Thanks, David. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Now I know that. I was super confused. I had not heard of them. Yeah, I mean, this is a great car. 40. Aircon 289 manual. It's got some other stuff going on here that I don't really know what it is. It looks really good. 40 though, 40 is like a max. I'd rather be 35 to 38 on this car, but this looks like it's really well done. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. My goodness, convertibles are for sale. Right meow. Smash that like button. Sorry, did I scare you? I apologize. So that's a GT Valence. Wonder if this is an actual GT. I don't even know what we're looking at right now. What do they want out of this? 40 grand. Okay. It's a base. It's the original pony seat. Cover custom seat covers. Excellent car. Been with me for 30 years. Be worth a little bit more if it was actually a GT. Actually, I don't know if that's a GT Valence. Maybe we'll look in a minute. Okay, so with coupes and fastbacks, you want to look for rust where the engine panels overlay. So it's a three-piece engine panel. You'll have rust typically here. Here, and then right back here as well. Couldn't get my bearings. Guys, if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. We have merch and stuff, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But like, subscribe, share the show, throw some hearts down below or some likes. Click all the buttons. It helps the algorithm. I don't like this interior. It kind of like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on this. This feels like a really classy car, and then it feels like it gets fucked up right here with these seat coverings. This feels like it needs to be in a Malibu or something. I mean, Caddy or a Pontiac. I don't know. 38. 38.9. Oh, that's not a GT Valence. That's just dual exhaust. 38.9. Again, that's a fringe pricing. But as long as no metal work needs to be done, it's completely done. I think that's not a bad deal at all. It's a pretty car. My God, look at all of these. Look like, okay, so we have 8 showing right here, and 6 of them are red, and 1 is kind of close to red. The fuck, Batman. Let's see, 66 coupe for 16. Love the price. This is a much better priced coupe, depending on what it has. Dakota digital gauges. I love these things. They're awesome. Great product. Automatic. Again, red on red. It's so intense, guys, but honestly, like, it looks really solid. You got some shit going on here. This can be a really bad thing. Once you guys start seeing some like water damage here, if this is actual water damage, that means that your sail panel could be rusted. So that's kind of a hard one. This all looks fine. We would need to see what this is. That's probably a patch, which means, yeah, let me see if there's a better picture of that drop down. Guys, we got to play kind of like a detective role when we're looking at these cars, because this is not a seam that's supposed to be there. This looks like it has been beveled so that a patch can be put in. So this is a car you would want to take a magnet to. Definitely. Ah, it's a 6-cylinder. Fuck me. All of that time for nothing. Nope. Sorry. 6 cylinders are not worth shit. 6-cylinder cars are worth as much as a roller. So, I mean, that car is worth I mean, if you have a drivetrain ready to plop in it, that car's maybe worth like $8,000, something like that. It's unfortunate. No one likes a 6-cylinder though. They're slow as shit. Hey, those engine panels, mine looked awesome yet. I took your advice or your sermon preaching. Thank you. Hallelujah. Took a few of the fasteners on the panels out, found some good surface rust, and ran a few inches out. Nice. Taking care of it now. No regrets. No regrets later. Hey, Hunter, kind of an unrelated, but what classic car insurance would you recommend? Honestly, bud, I have no idea. I never drive classic cars because I own the shop. For example, I now own another Mustang, and we're going to get to that here in a couple minutes because I am so excited for it. But I never drive them, dude. I just cut them in half and weld them together. So I think I can't even speak to it, man. Because let's see. So the last classic car I had was a Chevelle, but I was going to LS swap it, so I bought a roller, so I never drove it. Yeah, I never really insured them. I haven't insured a classic car for a hot minute. I don't know. It's a very good question. If anyone in here has a classic car, let Bucky know what insurance company you guys use for it, because that's a really good fucking question. It's one I haven't gotten before, and I think it could really benefit a lot of people. So if anyone has like a preferred one, throw it in the chat. Be a helpy helperton. Help us help you help me, or help me help you help other people. What are we doing again? 69 Mach 1, kids. Fuck, that car just looks fantastic in orange. It looks like it's fucked up, but it looks fantastic in orange. Mach 1s are worth some money. Let's take a look at the Mach 1 market. Is it a real Mach 1, though? First off, 351 Cleveland, Mach 1 fastback, 0. Zero rust rot, only surface rust. The fucking surface rust is rot. Wiener. Clean title in hand. Okay, let's take a look at Mach 1s. This is a 70. Where are you, bud? All right, 75 grand. Mach 1s. Insurance. Call your current and ask. Mine will cover close to what values Hunter shows us. Yeah, and you can get. I don't really know dick about appraising, even though I know a lot about the pricing of these cars. I don't know the process of actually becoming an appraiser or getting them appraised, etc. But yeah, I mean, like Patrick said, it's always a good idea just to call your current one, because then you'll get like the multi-car discount and shit. I think when I did my last one, which was a 73 Nova, I think that my insurance company at the time had like a subsidiary that focused primarily on classic cars. And so they just told me, they're like, hey, we can't do it, but like these guys. Kind of remember. It was a long time ago, though. 75 grand for Mach 1s. Now, I wish that I could throw this. I wish they had an API for this. I have reached out to Classic.com a couple of times now for A, sponsorship stuff, and 2, API stuff, because if I could remove like the twisters that have been sold and get a more accurate idea of what a common Mach 1 sells for, it'd be nicer. But it's kind of hard. I mean, Mach 1s are around 60 to 70. True Mach 1s are around 60 to 70 grand when they're done. That's what you can expect to pay. Now this one, he says there's no rust rot, but it looks pretty fucking rotty right there. So yeah, new fenders. No rust rot. What the fuck am I looking at, dog? Come on, man. Good news is though, frame rail right here looks fine, and that rusts very quickly. Okay, because you're off that frame rail right there, kicks out your bumper supports, and your bumper supports are it traps water in there, so those will rust out quick. Yeah, fucking. Oh, it's just surface rust. The fuck. That looks like it's a different color. What the fuck happened here? It looks like it's a different color right here. Or is that just the clear coat fading off? It's really weird. Biggity. New deck lid. Like, just because it's not rust rotted doesn't mean it's not fucked up. This is fucked up. It's shattered fucking... I don't even know how you do that. Drum brakes. Let's see. 351. 4 valves. So there's a Mach 1. Yeah, dude. This is... He says no rust rot, but, like, I guarantee you take these little side skirt dresser thingies off, there's fucking rust under there. 100%. I do not like it at all when people say no rust. Only surface rust. Like, just doesn't make any sense. Is it worth 18 and a half? Are you doing the work yourself? Then yes. If you're not doing the work yourself, then probably not. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to pick one more off of this one. So guys, so you know this one, this is a solid deal. Okay, this is a real fastback. It's not far from me. It's an Eagle Mountain. This guy wants 27.5. I was possibly going to look at it for a customer, but that kind of fell through. This guy has a couple of motors for it, but the work that has been done on it as far as negotiation, he will actually throw in the 427 long block, this built Windsor, at that price for 27.5. So it's a C-code fastback, right? But it's a real fastback. Most of the metalwork's already done, and it comes with a 427 Windsor. So it's a stroked 351, basically. And it's fully built, 550 horsepower. It looks like there's very little metal work that needs to be done. Has shaved shock towers, has a bunch of stuff. Apparently what he was going to do is he was going to coyote swap it, but he also had this 427. So again, guys, I'm not terribly far from this. So if you want a solid deal on a real fastback, that's kind of a Lego car, I think this one's really good. Torque box is fine. Frame rails look great. All the metal work up front's been done. Disc brakes. I haven't personally talked to this guy, by the way. Looks like some metal work has been done in here. You can tell by just like... People don't clean up their welds unless they're doing it professionally, right? But 27.5 comes with a fold-down seat, comes with a bunch of other shit. This is a really, really fucking solid deal for a real fastback. Comes with 427, all of that shit. LostSocketGarage@gmail.com if you want me to go take a look at it for you. More than happy to. Okay, let's move on to... First off, if you're enjoying the content, like, subscribe, smash the like button. It helps us a ton. I love doing this show for you guys. You know, it helps a lot when you like or when you share the show. If you want to support the show a little bit further, we have a lot of merch that I've been designing. It's over on our website. It's our Fourth Wall website. It's in the chat as well as the description. We got Never Tamed coffee mugs. We got our Money Problems fastback t-shirt. We got Not All Burnouts Are Bad. Our new keychains. We got hoodies. We got a ton of stuff over here. So it helps out the shop. So like, subscribe, and then if you want a cool shirt, I got one on now. It's our Never Tamed t-shirt. Check it out. It's pretty dope. Helps out the shop. Thanks. Moving on. All right. This is classic fastback Mustangs for sale. This is one of the larger fastback groups. Shopping groups. Whatever the fuck it's called, man. I don't know. We'll take a look at a couple off of this. This one actually looks like a good deal. 40 grand for a 66 fastback. Just liked, and hell yeah, I'm headed to the merch page. Thanks, man. That's appreciated. That is appreciated. I got my coffee mug in the mail. I was pretty pumped about that. I got the small one though, accidentally. I'm gonna have to get a big one. They don't have a gallon one that I can get, unfortunately. Let's see. So just dual exhaust. Oh man, fuck. Is this in Nebraska? Seat covers, so we can't really get a good idea of what we're looking at. Dash looks great. Automatic. Center console. Door cards, these are going to be fucked up, guys, all the time. And there's such... I fucking hate the way that they design these door cards. So, we had a shop neighbor that did interiors and automotive. He did custom interiors and he did custom audio. And what he would do with door cards, and I think it's a great idea. I'm probably should even look into maybe having some designed. But these door cards, they have these like dog shit clips, right? They're cardboard, basically. The backing to it is fucking cardboard. And then you have one of these hooks that has this little thing, and then it's got... You get... This is a real-life example of the hook. I'm just saying, okay? But it has like a little prongy thing, but the hook slides into the cardboard. You legitimately cannot take these fucking things back off once without damaging them. I fucking hate them. So what this guy was doing is he had like the door card, and he made it out of balsam or whatever the fuck wood. And then he would inset, because they were made on a 3D printer, he would inset basically a tiny little gap, right? And in the gap, he would glue in a magnet, really high-powered magnets. And then he would do the exact same thing on the metal side of the door. Dude, it was the greatest fucking idea ever. I need to look into that more. I'm gonna look into getting those made, because you can't take these fucking door cards off. Holy balls, I just got on a rant. If you've watched this show before, you know that happens a lot. Interior, got the speaker cutouts. I know exactly why they mounted that there, because there's a hole so that they could service the shocks. So they repurposed the hole that people put in the shock tower to service the shocks. That's fucking awesome. Guys, I really like this at 40 grand. I love the fact that they're showing underneath the car. This is the forward floor support that hooks into your frame rail. This is your frame rail, front frame rail right here. This is your forward floor support, but always a good indication of the health of your frame rail is how fucked up this is. This looks great. Looks fine. Headliner looks good. What the fuck? Oh, no, there's a picture I want to look at. Where was I? That's cool. Cruise-O-Matic. That's a fucking original shifter. That is so cool, man. This car, honestly, that's a banger. I like it. I love it at 39. Yeah. Jeremy Threet. Good-looking car indeed. Damn good-looking car. 73 Mach 1. No one cares about 73s. I'm going to get some fucking hate in the comments for that one. Thank God no one watches this show. 68 Fastback. Ooh, 289 4-barrel C4 automatic. Painless wiring. Foose wheels. Foose wheels look like Kragers. Kind of a negative Nancy today. Car only gets out a couple of times a year. Comes a time in life when priorities change. It's time for this beautiful car to go to someone who can enjoy it, so that I can enjoy driving my other one. Center console. Actually, really, goddamn, how much? 90 grand? 90 grand? 90 grand? You! Damn. That's fucking, that's spicy. That's a spicy price tag. Let's see if it warrants that. Let's check up on some comments first. Bucky, that's awesome. Good to have you on the chat. LSG gang sign flash. The door car clip. Yeah, if it didn't give me fucking arthritis every time I tried to do it, I would totally do that. We screw, we nut, we bolt. Wife's gonna love that shirt. Oh, dude, I love that shirt. That was designed by an HR manager, believe it or not. Not ours. Rant equals energy drink, P-Live drink. I did, man. I slammed a fucking pineapple Rockstar, and I am so happy with that flavor. It's amazing. 73 cream puff. I mean, 90 grand, kids. Fuck me, right in the goat ass. Let's see what it comes with. No, oh, we already read that. Ooh, it's got rear-mounted 6x9s. I mean, guys, this is well done. Like, it looks beautiful. I assume that there's not a fucking spit of rust on this. I love the quad exhaust, too. Great fucking touch. Great touch. Fold down seat looks wonderful. Like, the car's fucking immaculate. And it's only got a 289 in it. That kills me, man. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. A car is worth what someone will pay for it. If you had 90 grand, would you pay 90 grand for this car? It looks fucking fantastic. It really does. Let's see. Rare 65K code, hypo fastback, 100% rust free, original sheet metal car. Really? This car was used from 65 to 7. The car was used from 65 to 74. Second round. Make it a Shelby clone. Really? Is this the real K code? I mean, it's fucked up though. For 40 grand. I mean, it is a K code. It says right there K. There's a K. It's in the name. K codes are fucking expensive, man. If you're doing it yourself, probably worth it. But I really think that these K code cars are worth like well into the six-figure mark. It's cut up though. That fucking sucks. He was gonna make it a Shelby clone though, because he was gonna do the brake duct thing. Brake duct thing. Question is could you save it? Like, well, that's dope. It looks like it's in really good condition, but if you guys are after a K code, this would probably be a really, really good deal. But like, do your fucking research, because this car needs a lot of work, and it has to be restored as a K code. Has to be done as a K code, because otherwise it loses all the value. Then it's just a fucking a resto mod fastback, right? No, it's out of stock. Oh, Bucky, dude, I'm gonna redesign that shirt, because it was like a limited run, and then we shifted over to this website, and I just haven't redesigned it yet. But I'll put that we screw, we nut, we bolt shirt back on there, probably just on the LostSocketGarage.com one. Okay, so we're about halfway through the show. Like, subscribe, do all the algorithm shit. Totally helps. We're going to move on to a couple of different things. So to prepare for this show, typically what happens is... Sorry, I'm parched. It was a warm day because I was pushing a fucking Mustang onto a trailer, and you guys will see all about that here very, very shortly. Prepping for a show. Yes, likes, drop them. Prepping for a show, typically what I do, Eric, what's up? Is I look through a bunch of marketplace listings. And today I just so happened to cruise across a couple of listings that I just really fucking like. They're not Fords. They're not old. They're not Mustangs. They're just really, really dope cars that I saw. And, you know, I figure we all can enjoy dope cars. So, make sure you like it. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let's get into a couple cars. Yeah. I wish Drifty Bits was in this bitch right now. He's a Corvette guy. Maybe he'll pipe in here in a few minutes or something. Valera Vet. This is marked down $30,000. Some people don't make fucking $30,000 a year. This is marked down 30 grand. But I had to show you a Corvette that I actually like. I fucking hate Corvettes. Like, I can appreciate them, but I think all of them look like doorstops. I just don't like them. Like the old school split window, yes, but I would still not buy a Corvette. However, I saw this and I was like, holy shit, Batman. Quite fucking literally. Handcrafted, super fast, sounds amazing, Velar Corvette for sale. Look at pic for build sheet. I mean, he put a lot of the build sheet in here. Asking $100K, custom paint. Okay, so this paint job, I went out to, God, this was probably 3 years ago. I went out to a joint called Altered Customs here out in, they're like way west. Can't remember. They weren't like Tooele, but they were like, they're very, very west of me. But we were looking for people to like shop our paint jobs out to, because we don't paint, and I get a lot of requests for painted cars, and you don't want me painting your car, trust me. So Ulrich, that's a great fucking question, and we'll get to that here in a second. But a paint job like this, because we walked into their shop and they were walking us through their process and walking us to their different booths and shit like that. And there was a paint job that was like this. The paint job was 80 fucking grand. The fucking paint job alone was 80 grand. Insane. This has to be, I mean, it says custom paint. Why the fuck wouldn't you just wrap this car? It's a very expensive, like, look at all, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at all this, look at all this. Did AI design this? Am I getting fucking punked right now? Do you have enough diffusers on this motherfucker? Would you pay $100,000 for this? I tell you what, man, honestly, if I was going to pay $100 grand for a car, if someone had like a gun to my head and they're like, hey, you have to buy a $100,000 car, I'd consider this one. It's an 07 Vet, Targa, 6-speed manual, Velara wide body kit. 19 grand for a fucking body kit? My God, do you guys remember? This is going to age me a little bit, but hopefully there's some midlife crisis gentlemen in the chat right now. But I remember getting I even have some of them, but the import tuner mags, and what was the other one? It was a Hot Import Nights. Hot Import Nights? Did they have a magazine, or was that like a DVD? Dude, so the Japanese auto salon era was just absolutely fucking fabulous. And I remember looking at all of the body kits that were in the back of the catalog from Buddy Club and looking at them and be like, oh my God, I wish that I could afford a $400 Buddy Club body kit for my 93 Ford Escort ZX2. It was a Z-Tech, okay? Z-Tech was dope. 19 grand for a fucking body kit? But man, it slaps. Look at that wheel fitment. What are you guys saying? 100 grand? Worth it? Worth it? Worth it? Midnight Purple. Painted Midnight. Oh, 35 grand. Wow. Midnight Purple 2 is the R34 color. Super rare. Gorgeous. Amazing color. Let's see. If not a okay, let's get to this. If not a Corvette, what is your midlife crisis car? I'll be honest. I'm kind of in a wagon phase right now. Okay, so I'm either in a wagon phase. Let me do this. I'm gonna pull up my marketplace and see if it's on here. It was on here. Okay, so okay. So my marketplace gives you a little bit of an indication on what I'm looking at for my midlife crisis cars. I didn't see this earlier, otherwise it probably would have been in the pick of the week. That's fucking hot. Oldsmobile Cutlass Cruiser. Yeah, that's fucking hot. Honestly, dude, right now, Ulrich, I am in a 22B vibe. I want a GC8 Impreza, and I want to STI swap it. Like, it's kind of been in my brain. It's been racking around. I've wanted to do them forever since I was into Subarus. I just love the look of a swapped 2.5 RS. Like, these things are just the workhorses, awesome on gas, but the rally heritage behind this, man, they just look so fucking good. And the STI swaps that are available, the LS swaps that are available for these cars. Yeah, this is me in a midlife crisis. Right here, buddy. We found it. Yeah. Actually, I've looked at this one. This is my midlife crisis car right here. JDM. Right-hand drive. STI swap GC8. Bam. You're looking at it. 40 and proud, baby. Put me in that motherfucker and give me a vape, and I will go all the way down the road? That's a great question, Ulrich. You're asking good questions today, buddy. Okay, second one I wanted to take a look at. 69. This is a SEMA show truck. 69 International Scout. I just fucking love this thing. I think it's beautiful. Okay, let's I need to just spit my drink out. Damn, you getting punked. Darius picking you. No, he's not punking me. I think that really is a rear car. Yes, midlife. Mustang wagon conversion. I've considered it. That's not my pick. 70 to 71 Torino Mad Max tribute. Dude, Torino GTs, y'all are okay. Full disclosure, I have a Mustang shop. I make Mustang fastbacks. I'm not a fucking Mustang guy whatsoever. I'm not really much of a Ford guy whatsoever, to be honest with you. But Mustang fans are missing the fucking boat with Torino GTs because they are cheap as shit and they look absolutely beautiful. Right? Torinos? Dude, we'll have to look at some Torinos. If you want me to look at Torinos instead of Mustangs, you just let me know because I'm happy to cruise over. This is a SEMA truck. It's 105 grand. Look how cute this is. It looks like it goes bing, 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 but it probably goes yeah. Yeah. 69 Scout, White Noise by Weaver. I'm gonna murder this motherfucking dirt biker. Dude, all they do is drive that fucking dirt bike on my goddamn lawn all day, revving the rap-a-pap-a-pap engine. Oh, pisses me right the fuck off. It's an LS3 twin turbo, so it goes. Can you imagine a twin turboed LS3 in this tiny ass fucking truck? Guys, I want to know right now. Tell me, would you pay? This dude's just rapping out this dirt bike on a rev limiter. It's pissing me off. 105 grand for this truck. Tell me right now. I want to know which one you would buy. Same price tags, kids. Here we go. I didn't even mean to do this. It is interaction time here at Lost Socket Garage Live Mustang Shopping / the other shit that we're looking at today. You have $105,000. Do you, one, buy this really fucking dope Corvette? Two, you buy the Scout. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me. Comment. Write me out. This thing's fucking hot. I love the white on brown. It's a great color combo. Okay, if you enjoy the content, guys, like, subscribe, drop hearts. It helps the algorithm. Merch is available. The link's in the description. Use the fourth wall link because it has all of our new cool stuff on it. Got our Money Problems t-shirt. Yep, Money Problems. It's pretty cool. I like it. We got stuff. Helps sports show. Appreciate it. Moving on. Let's get into Marketplace. I have to look at my script, which is on just a fucking pad. Let's see. Sub. I did that. Look at cool cars. Did that. Merch. Did that. Now we're on the Marketplace. We Gucci. Okay, we looked at this one last week, and I believe that we determined that's not worth 30 grand. Nice car. Rob, what's up, baby? How we doing, man? Hola. Como estase? Not a vet guy, but the Corvette, hands down. Dude, I know. I'd be split. Honestly, I think I would buy the Scout, though. It would be easier on my back. I hate that that's my decider on the purchase. But they're both Chevy powered, right? They both look dope as fuck. They both haul ass, but honestly, one would be a lot easier for me to get in and out of with the old back issues, if you know what I mean. Could hop up into a Scout, or I could like put my hand on the ground and try to like wangle my way into that slammed ass fucking Corvette. This has a 302 in it, no AC or heat. That's right, because I was really confused how the fuck he doesn't have heat in that car. 30 grand. No, it's way too much for this car. Like, it looks pretty dope. This is a 20... Fuck. This is a 20... Interior's nice. I think my TISM's going to go a little apeshit here. My OCD is going to go a little apeshit here. I can't do the vinyl and the cloth together. Like, if you're going to two-tone it, match. Match the two-tone. That's just me being a picky bitch, though. 30 grand? Nah, dude. 23 max. 23 max. I don't know. Let me know below. I'm just a guy looking at Mustangs, kids. Let's see. Vet and then a divorce. No, it's the other way around, bro. When she takes all your money and you got like $5,000 left in the bank account, that's when you put it as a down payment on the Corvette. Scout. Patrick, man after my own heart, and apparently after my own back. Now that's funny. Old guy here. Yeah, man. This looks dope. It's fastback. 25 grand. Oh, shit. This is in Denver. You see me perk up? Because if all the metal work is done on this, it'd be a really good deal. Willwoods. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. We have seen this one before, I think. Okay, no engine or transmission. That's a big drawback. So, typically, if you're after like a 67 to a 68 real fastback rolling shell with the clean title, you can pay 15 to 19 grand fairly goddamn easily for it. So anything above and beyond that, I mean, this one's going to be a hard one. New front suspension, reinforced rear, Scat Pack Rally racing seats. They do look comfortable. New windows all around, new wiring harness, body. Let's see, what you see is what you get. Clean Texas title. 35 grand. This says 25 grand. Okay, so he's already dropped the price. If you guys are in Denver or close to Denver, I mean, I'd be happy to drive to Denver and grab this for you, but I actually think this would be a fairly good deal. Like, this is just a drop the drivetrain in and sender type of situation. It's fairly upgraded. All the metal work looks like it's been done. Wheels, tires. This dude has a truck bed full of other shit. Comes with the glass. Yeah, that's a dope deal. 25 grand? Yeah. That's a solid deal. Because you get your motor and trans and you throw a paint job and you have a fairly upgraded fastback for I don't know, 10 grand on drivetrain, 35, 20 grand, 55 grand. And that's if you spend 10 grand on drivetrain and other shit and 20 grand on a paint job. Or paint job and interior bits, etc., depending on what this guy's have. That's a good deal. Let's see here. Moving on. 65 coupe. Now, so you guys know, if you're looking for a donor car, a donor coupe for a coupe to fastback conversion, our price range, you really want to be looking at like 3 to 8 grand for a roller. 8 grand is even a little fucking high, to be honest. 8 grand's pretty fucking high, to be honest. 8 grand, it's got to come with some extra stuff. This is 65 coupe, rolling shell with a 289, C4 transmission pulled out. Floor pan needs to be welded in, but it's ready to go. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, all AC components, new doors, all the glass, new wiring, fuel tank headliner. Wow. Solid deal if you're close to Evans, Colorado. I'm going to fucking murder that dirt bike. You guys don't understand. You're probably on the other end and being like, oh my God, he's just being old and grumpy. These motherfuckers have been rapping out this dirt bike for dairy, how long? Fucking months now? I'm going to throw a stick in a spoke soon. That's kind of where we're at. This is a really, really good fucking deal for either a coupe to fastback conversion or if you're wanting a coupe. One thing I did point out last time I showed this car was some damage in the trunk, so you would want to take a look and see if that's been repaired on the actual car, right? Doesn't look like it's terrible damage, but you still want to take a look. Looks like it's already been replaced though. So $5,500, kids, that's right in the wheelhouse of where we want to be. And it comes with a motor and trans all day. Great fucking deal. I don't remember if you've done a 65, 66 coupe to fastback video. We have. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, we have. We did the measurement video for 65, 66. It's been a while, dude. We do not, like, man, we do not get 65 and 66 Mustangs, like, much at all. And that's probably why they're so cheap. So if you look at it, 65 and 66 Mustang fastbacks are worth like 15 to 20 grand on average, less than a 67 to 68, and about 10 grand less than like a 69. It's the movie car effect. Gone in 60 Seconds, Bullet, John Wick. Well, that's 69, but still, they're just not worth much, and they're just not sought after as much. Which sucks. Jed, what's up, man? Thanks for being a supporter and joining the community. Means you get access to videos early, a couple days early when they come out, etc. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means a shit ton. Deary, let's see, almost daily for like 3 months. Last week was shockingly quiet with the rap guy. Just fucking slap him. Just slap him in the face. Slap. Just a little slap. Really am an old man. Get off my lawn. 23 grand for a coupe. 5.3 LS. That's right. I was like, why would I pay 23 grand for this coupe? And then he sold me. No, Hunter, you wouldn't on average pay 23 grand for a running driving coupe. Nah, man, it'd really have to have the perfect drivetrain in it for me to pay 23 grand for a running driving coupe. Well, what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a 5.3 LS with a 4L60 transmission. Thank you. I'll pay 23 grand for this. All the therapy. All the therapy. Woosah. Woosah. Can you guys hear the bike? Can you guys hear the motorcycle, or you just think I'm making shit up? I would totally pay 23 grand for this. Rocky Mountain Race Week. This thing looks sick. You know it's got a Mustang too. You can't fit an LS in with those shock towers. Gauges. Oh my god. Yeah. Right here. Mustang 2. All day, baby. All fucking day. 23 grand. The fastest Mustangs are LS powered. Fight me, bruh. Okay. Fucking... What? This Mustang has been highly modified. It better be highly modified for $52,000 for a coupe. It has an 03 Cobra fuel-injected Ken Bell supercharger, 700 horsepower in its current configuration. You guys are really going to put me through my paces on this one. Okay, as a coupe, it looks great. Fuck me, Batman. Wow. I mean, I wonder if they had to spit on it before it fit in there, because god damn, bro. Holy shit, Batman. I bet that thing fucking hauls ass. That will take you 0 to Jesus in 2 point fucking nothing. Oh my god. And you'll go wee all the way to the pearly gates. And the car will also be going wee all the way into that telephone pole. Or car show crowd. It's a dope looking car, man. 52 grand. That's a nice guy right there. Like, hey, this is all pretty, but make sure you know that there's a ding in the paint right there. Man, if y'all want to pay me to cut this in half and turn it into a fastback, you would have a Terminator supercharged fucking fastback for like 70 grand. That's pretty. I like it. Am I paying 50 grand for it? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. All right, we're going to get into... What are we going to get into? Let me check my script. Let's see. Marketplace, POW. Picks of the week, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into the picks of the week, and the first one is the shop pick of the week. Now, you're going to have to forgive me. I made up for it, okay? I made up for it. Our shop pick of the week is the car that I just picked up about 2 or 3 hours ago. I'm so fucking pumped. This is the newest edition that we are going to be building for someone. I don't know. It's going to be for sale, but I picked it up today. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There you go. It's on the wrong screen. Bam, ladies and gentlemen. This is our brand new, really not that fucked up 67 coupe, pink, with black ghost stripes running down the side. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LostSocketGarage Dolly. This is going to be our newest project car that I'm not going to be able to start on. I don't even know where I'm going to fucking put this thing, to be honest with you. I am full up. But this is a very highly optioned C code 67 Mustang, AC car, power steering, very little rust. This is a good example, guys, right here. So these two rust spots, you're going to find out that the vast majority of Mustangs that haven't been touched have rust spots right here. I was talking about this a little bit earlier on a really expensive coupe, I think. I don't know. But this is a 289 car, power steering, AC. I'm going to fucking lose my shit. And it's pink. Guys, it's pink. And look at the interior. You get to keep the door cards because the door cards are great. The dash needs to be replaced. Rare center console roof, which you can't really use anyway, but it's pretty dope. I'll sell it to someone if someone wants to buy it. Honestly, the interior is really good. The rear interior is really good. The front seats are fucked up, though. I am so
deluxe interior. Fluff and excited about what we just got. Now, you may be like, Hunter, your shop is full. It doesn't look like you have any room. You're right. You're right. But this was too good of a deal to pass up. And it's pink. Yes, queen. How good is this? 67. Rusted in all the right places, vinyl top, beautiful interior, center console roof, great dash, floors are pretty damn decent, torque box is just fine, dope flames. Oh yeah, 289, air car, power steering car.
That's my video walkthrough.
This thing's ready to go. Hell yeah. Hello, Dolly.
There it is, kids. Newest edition. That's our pick of the week. This is my car. And it was funny, we were talking about insurance earlier, because this car actually, it runs and drives not well, but we're going to get it running and driving tomorrow. So breaking down the math on something like this, guys, real quick, just to show you the value in these types of cars. If this is running, driving, you have the majority of the interior, you're going to pay me about 15 grand, 15.7 right now, depending on where metal goes. To turn this into a fastback, you're going to pay about, let's see, this car we're going to sell as is for 8 grand. Well, we'll get it running and driving, but 8 grand. And then you're in at 15 to turn it into a fastback. So quick math, 23 grand, 24 grand basically to get this car as basically a running, driving fastback, and you'll need a paint job, glass, interior, and bits and bobs. I didn't even, you know what, I was sitting in this earlier just talking to Derry. I didn't even know, but it actually has a CD player, and it's in the it's in the glove compartment. It has a little remote control too. Awesome car. That's my totally biased pick of the week, but I told you that I was going to make up for it by a viewer submitted pick of the week. Patrick, here we go. Here's your moment to shine. Patrick's pick of the week. Look at this thing. 95 Suzuki Alto Works. Low Works. Isn't this thing pretty? Dude, I am all about Japanese cars. I'm all about it. I love these little fucking nuggets. Look, spring key holders. So when I was in Hong Kong, dude, I found some of the, they have like these little boutique shops, and I went into one that was like a, it's a car detailer, but they sold like HKS blow-off valve, like keychains, and like authentic JDM shit. Swear to God. And I bought a cup holder, or an ashtray that was shaped like a turbo. It was the coolest fucking thing ever. This is an amazing pick of the week. Patrick, you're always on here. Thanks so much for the submission. I would buy this for $8,800 in a fucking heartbeat. I love like the old school interior. This is like the HKS brand type of interior. God, I'm running late on this show. If you guys enjoy, like, subscribe. Oh, and it's right-hand drive. I fucking love this thing. 660cc turbo 3-cylinder. Dude, that's like a CBR 600 with a turbo. That's crazy. That's fucking awesome. And it is close to me. Hey, Derry, maybe you just need to buy this. Like, subscribe, do all the stuff. We're going to get to Derry's Pick of the Week right now with Derry's Pick of the Week. Ow! This is why it's Derry's Pick of the Week, ladies and gentlemen. I don't look at this shit until he just throws it on my screen. And here we are. There's a small block Chevy. There's a small block Chevy right here. There's a 75 V8 Chevy Love truck. $8,000. Small block Chevy. Oh my God. This is fabulous. These look like the most uncomfortable fucking seats ever. It's literally just sit in this fucking coffee cup and hold on for dear life because shit is about to get fucking wild. Wow. This, oh my God. Derry, good job, bud. Hood pins, because not only your face will fucking fly off. Has a cage, not certed. That's electrical work that needs to be done. TLC, this truck is fast. It's not a toy. It looks like it came out of a fucking Matchbox thingy. OM Jesus Christ. Batman. This is in Twin Falls. This looks like it's in Twin Falls. I kind of like it, bud. Derry, I think maybe I'll drive you to Twin Falls if you want to buy this. If someone wants to buy this truck for Derry, reach out, LostSocketGarage at gmail.com. We'll go fix it. We'll go get it for him, and I will make him drive it around, and he will be so happy. Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. No new video this week, but another one's going to be coming out next week. We're probably going to do one about Raptor lining and epoxy prime, etc. Blah, blah, blah. So I appreciate the support. Jed, thanks for showing support. Thanks. Check out our merch at link that's in the chat. And I'll see y'all next week. Here's the merch. No, but seriously? Who doesn't love a Chevy Love truck? Who does not love a Chevy Love truck? I love a good Chevy Love truck. No, seriously though, I had these seats in my 73 Nova for a fucking week after I bought it. Shit you not. I had them less than a week. And my ass was so sore. Should I say anything more? I got a different seat. I love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Fuck.